Hello and welcome to this demonstration. Today we're going to be talking about Jira Service Management and specifically focusing around the employee experience. My name is Nick Nader. I am the solution engineer here at ISOS Technology, and we are a platinum level solution partner of Atlassian's. We do a variety of services for all of the Atlassian tools, like migration services, implementation services, as well as managed services and training. I also have a handful of certifications around the tools. If you have any questions, you can definitely directly contact me through the address on the screen or visit Isotech's website for more help. Now let's jump into the tools. What we're looking at here is a cloud demo environment of Jira Service Management. This is the external facing portal so that ITIL best practice, single landing page, single point of contact for all of your customers. You can always send them here. The nice part being, if you have multiple help desks across the organization, you can actually utilize what they call the help center here, which encompasses all of those help desks. And customers can utilize the search bar to find what they need, like an onboarding request. And not only will the requests surrounding onboarding appear here, but knowledge base articles from our Confluence product as well. That Confluence integration really helping with mitigation of incoming requests from those customers. They can drill into the documentation here, read it. If you have nice how-to or troubleshooting articles, it'll help them self-serve some of their solutions and maybe mitigate some of those incoming requests. Now, of course, if they don't find what they need, they can always come back to the help desk, search through your service catalog, and find that request to open up. For this one, we're going to talk about onboarding a new hire. Now, this will be a distinct form for onboarding, so it'll have fields and gather information around onboarding. Some of them can be required, some optional. These are very customizable fields to really fit your needs. Now we're going to say who is starting, and we'll say, maybe Bryce McDaniels, something like that. We'll then pick his start date. We'll say that's next Monday. And then we can add some special notes here. Maybe we'll say his favorite color is blue. So let's get him a blue branded company t-shirt. We'll simply hit send, and we'll be able to see that external customer facing view of that open request now. So of course, the summary, Bryce McDaniels, that person that we're onboarding, is at the top. And then all of the details that we entered in all of those other fields is going to be here in this center box. Right below that, we have a full activity stream. This is where we can communicate with that internal agent. All of our comments will then appear on that internal issue view for the agent, and all of their comments will appear here out in the external portal. I can, of course, add files and images. This is a pretty extensive editor for me to customize my message. Now on the right-hand side, we see the status that the issue is currently in. We'll always be able to see status changes and anything that happens on that issue here as well. We can, of course, turn on and off notifications in case we don't want to get those emails about the request. And we can share it out with other people that have access to this help desk. Now, of course, the external portal isn't the only way to intake issues. We also have email handlers attached here. We do like to point people towards the portal, though, because they do have that visibility and traceability into their requests. Up here in the top right, they have a dedicated drop-down for all of the requests they've created, whether it be through email or through the portal. We can drill into all of our past requests. We can see a lot of information in this list view about the requests. We can organize them and sort them by a few of these fields. We can also filter them by a few of these drop-downs up here in the top. They also have this organization functionality that allows us to aggregate customers into different organizations. This will help them get visibility across their organization's issues. If they have incidents against a specific service that the whole company uses, then they can always share out that request with the rest of their company, and you can drill into that company's requests from here as well. Approvals are also pushed out here, so you can always approve things from the portal. So if you have approvers, you can always utilize the customer license seat or no license seat for customers in your JSM projects. That way you don't have to license those approvers since they don't actually manage those internal issues. They can come out to this portal and have a dedicated drop down for all of those issues they need to approve. And of course, you'll be able to see who approved it and when. Now, I did mention that there are other ways to intake issues into Jira Service Management projects. So the customers that are used to email can, of course, always email the email handler and then communicate exclusively through that email handler. So if you need onboarding help, you can always email the email handler like we have done here at hr@isosdemo@atlassian.net. So you'll have a dedicated address to email for each of those help desks. You can add the details, and then we'll see here in this email that the service desk automatically confirmed that they got our request. It'll send over some links like viewing the request in the portal, so ushering people towards that external portal, as well as turning off notifications. You can then follow up through this thread on the request, so you can communicate with that internal agent from your email, and they'll get those as comments on that internal issue view. And then, of course, you'll get updates about when it's resolved or fixed or anything that happens to that request through the email as well. And that's how we really utilize Jira Service Management from the customer's perspective. This can be built out to your enterprise so that you have several help desks, you have a full service catalog with Confluence and a knowledge base integrated with it. And there are a lot of other tools as part of the Atlassian stack that we can integrate with Jira Service Management to make that full service management cycle much easier for your organization. Thank you so much for following along in the demo with me. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me directly at that address you see on the screen, as well as check out ISOS Tech's website. Thank you so much.